What's up guys, my name is Zero Heroes and welcome back to more Call to Arms, and I have some very exciting news for you. And Call to Arms Gates of Hell has officially been released as a full proper game. No more beta phases, no more alpha stages, this is the full release. And today, Gates of Hell has put out an update for you guys, letting you know everything that is coming out on this update and what more is to come. So guys, if you do want to like to see these updates on all the things you like to hear, make sure you hit that subscribe if you're new. And we are also really close to hitting that 1,000 subs. Let's try and hit it before the end of the year. So guys, without further ado, let's get straight into this. So this is development update 100, and this was released Friday the 11th of June yesterday, because that's when the game was properly released. First things I would like to say is on my own notes that now that this game is fully out, you guys probably want to know how much it costs and whether you can get a discount on it. Now, let me refrain from saying this, that if you have not been in the open beta test, then you will not get the discount. Or if you don't have Call to Arms, then you will not get the game, I think. But I don't know if you need the Call to Arms base game before you get this game, or I don't know if you can just get this game on your own, which I presume hopefully you should be able to get this game without the base game of Call to Arms. Now, the game itself is £25, which I think roughly translate into maybe about $30 or €27, I think, not sure top of my head. And with the discount, if you have played the open beta or do have the original game of Call to Arms, you will get that 20% discount, which lowers it down to £22 for me when it was. So you guys, if you do want to get this game cheaper, then you would have to participate in the open beta and also would have had to had the base game of Call to Arms. Now, let's get on to the update of what these guys actually said now. Also, that these guys have done update 100, and they also did a development 99, which is basically the results of the beta results, and the steps ahead. Now, I'm not going to read this all. I'm basically got an idea. I'm going to be reading this full part over here, and then I'm going to be cutting bits down of which I think was really important in the update 99. So you guys get everything you need to know about the release of Call to Arms Gates of Hell. So without further ado guys, let's begin. So it says release. We are proud to announce that Call to Arms Gates of Hell Ostfront has just been released as of yesterday. The time has come to experience the hell soldiers endured. Are you ready for it? I like that. I like how they put like a question mark saying, are you ready for it? Are you getting hyped for this? This RTT/RTS will blow your mind with the dedication to history, immersive and unparalleled vehicles, combat, and switchable top-down direct control and third-person view in real time. Now that's like something that basically they've basically just summed up the game in about a couple sentences. They've said it's an RTS game. They've also shown the dedication that they've put into the history of it, the immersive and unparalleled vehicles combat in it, the switchable top-down view direct control and third-person views in real time. So they've literally just mentioned all that in just a couple sentences. But of course we've got more here. We've got some nice pictures over here from the gameplay itself. Now it says, as an aeronautical engineer, I don't know how to pronounce that word, a closet salesman, a gas fitter, an ex-Air Force mechanic, a retired porn star, and a collection of students and professionals from all the walks of life joined forces in Barbed Wire Studios to create their first ever game, and now it's ready. I'm sorry, but I'm just mind boggled by what people can turn their lives into. A retired porn star, that is, I did not expect that. And a retired Air Force mechanic, that I can kind of sort of believe. A gas filter, a closet salesman, an an aeronatural engineer. I probably said that wrong, but that is amazing. They've all come together in this game to make this beautiful, awesome of a game. I'm just really shocked by this. A retired porn star. I don't mean no offense by it. I just really didn't expect these guys to say that. So, you know, it's I respect it, and that's a dedication for you. I respect that. We want to thank Digital Mindsoft, who also made Call to Arms and Men of Russell Squad 2, for their great support and expertise. Without them, this project would have not been finished. We also want to thank our closed beta testers, like myself, for completing a huge task. Without them, this would have not been possible. They have done a fantastic job. Well, thank you very much. But we've also got to thank you guys as well, the creators, for making this awesome a game. It's not just us; it's you guys as well. You guys have just made a game that Men of Russell Squad 2 has never been able to fully achieve. So thank you very much as well for the Digital Mindsoft and also the creators of this game. This project has received a tremendous support from the community, be it sharing historical resources and knowledge, sharing ideas, or helping us answer countless questions. The support came from all sides. To all those who supported us along the way, thank you. And thank you as well. Release version. Okay, here we go. This is a release version. So a release version will offer much more than the open beta, of course, because now it's a full release game. And we plan for the first update to expand in the initial content soon after release. And to be honest, I don't know what this new update could be. It could be a new faction, it could be anything, I don't know. On release, there will be Conquest, PvP and SP content. So Conquest, like the Conquest mode, the PvP, which is player versus player, and the SP, which is single player as well. We will initially offer 10 single player missions to be expanded by 2 more, which are to be published after release. That's interesting. Furthermore, there will be 20 multiplayer maps and 18 Conquest maps. So in the beta, we only had 6 Conquest maps and 6 or 8. Was it 6 or 8? I think it was 8. Was it 6. I think it was. So we had 6 Conquest maps and 6 multiplayer maps. These guys have just doubled it and tripled it to 20 maps. That's insane. And also with the missions as well. What is next for Gates of Hell, or what's next? After release, we will focus on the 2 single player missions to be added to the Ostfront experience. These will particularly end the development cycle and will be added as soon as possible. When that is done, the next development cycle will start. In the course of the years ahead, we want to expand Call to Arms Gates of Hell until many different theaters have been covered. Did you know, in about 5.5 years, we published 100 official development updates and about 25 blog up posts, each in 2 languages, almost averaging 2 per month. That is insane. The winners of the Gorilla Quiz and the 2018 Stalingrad competition will receive their game key as soon as possible. If you're still in the reading, well done, but now you surely want to run off to Call to Arms Gates of Hell in your library using our store page. See you in the battlefield, and that is it. That is insane. Now, that is the Gates of Hell release. That's our announcement. Something I did want to cover, which was very important in the 99 update, which was the beta results and the steps ahead. Something which was really important, which was the release content, which I've just mentioned, but they didn't really expand on it in the development 100. So it's got it here. So in the release content, our initial version, you will get the following: 2 training missions, 10 single player missions, 18 conquest maps, 20 multiplayer maps, 180 vehicles, mid and late war multiplayer settings, switchable 1p and 3p views for vehicles. I presume that is like the camera view angles, I think, if I'm correct. 3P view of infantry, so third person, yeah. So for Switch, for first person and third person view for vehicles, three third person view for infantry, so you're kind of, you got that third person, so you're first person. One multiplayer game mode, battle zones, with fully customizable settings, and of course you've got the editor. So as you can see here, it's looking very, so that is actually a lot. So the 10 single player missions is split between 3 missions, I think. And also next, that's something I really did want to cover, was the next module. And as we have announced, we will be developing a number of modules to be added to add new factions. This is something I've talked about in recent times and I'm very excited about. Each with their own history, equipment, campaigns, and new features. That's very interesting. These will be paid expansions. Work on the next module has already started. It's important to get a head start so we don't take long between new releases. We'll keep you posted on the progress, of course. Now, currently in the game there's 2 factions, Russia and Germany. In Men of War Assault Squad 2 and Call to Arms, we did not have to pay for expansions. You have America, for Call to Arms you have America, GRM, Russia. Oh, you had to pay for the Russia one. You had to pay for the German one as well, which is understandable. But I don't understand why they would. I understand that, yes, it's actually, the only factions I would say to not be paid in is maybe like Britain or maybe Japan as well, and also USA. Those 3 countries I feel like you shouldn't really have to pay for. I feel like these factions should really come as standard in the game, considering those countries were crucial towards, hold on, my mic, what's wrong with my mic, there we go, towards, those 3 countries were crucial towards the war, and I feel like those countries shouldn't really be an paid expansion. But other countries might be like Russia. Oh no, Russia's already in the game, my bad. Trying to think of other countries that were in the war. You've got France, maybe put that as a paid expansion. Also put I was about to say Germany, but Germany's already in the war. Put maybe Greece as well. That was those. They're already in the war. Hungary as well. You've also got was Switzerland. I don't think Switzerland took part in World War II, or was in World War II, but it was like a neutral country back then. You've also got countries like the African core. So you've got Australia as well, Canada, other countries like that. All the Commonwealth countries as well. So I'd really like to see what they do with those factions. I just really hope that that Russia and Germany aren't the only unpaid aren't the only factions that you don't have to pay for. I really hope there's more factions that you really don't have to pay for, like Britain, maybe even other countries that I said before, which I can't remember. So there we go, guys. That is it. That is the full development update of the release of Gates of Hell, and also the steps ahead of what could come, or what is to come ahead in the years of Gates of Hell. Now, something I am quite worried about is that, are they going to do a Men of War Squad 2 and keep building on it for a long time, and then after a while or after a year they just completely ditch the game and don't do, and basically just ignore the game, like Men of War Squad 2? And I really hope they don't do this. Why is my lighting? Stop, calm down. I'm just worried that this could have a repeat to it, and I really hope they don't, because this is a game that has a really full potential to be better than Men of War Squad 2, and already is. So please do not give up on this game, and I beg of you, do not turn it in like Men of War Squad 2. Do not keep building it and then just leave it, dead for years, and then just do a new World War II game, because this has a potential. This is the potential game to, of course, beat Men of War Squad 2 and make sure that this game is a 10 out of 10 in every aspect. And I really, really hope this does not go down the drain. So, Digital Mindsoft, and also who makes this game, and Barbed Wire Studios. I don't know, I keep forgetting your name. Please do not make this game dead. Do not make this like Men of War Squad 2. Please make this game the century that no other game has to offer. So there we go, guys. That is it for today. That is the development update 100, the announcing release, and of course the beta results and the steps ahead. So guys, if you do want to see more updates like this, and of course I'm going to be bringing out Conquest mode, which I've only covered I've covered Conquest, but only the menu of it. I haven't actually showed any gameplay, but of course lots more content will be coming in. Also, something I do want to add, is there going to be mods to this? Because something that I really hope is that there's going to be mods to this game, or is it just going to be mods through the official Call to Arms, itself? When you go into Call to Arms here, may I add, when you go, or is it just going to be like the regular Call to Arms where you're going to have to get mods from there and then go and then get it through from the gates of hell, I think, if that makes sense. So guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching and all your support. I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching and all your support, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, and goodbye.